All right, welcome Team Free to the last call for 2019. So what that means, it's the last call for the decade. And I'm pretty pumped up. My energy levels are through the roof because I've been drinking beer and we may or may not be getting that in February. I may be going over to America with 2 suitcases to bring some home. So because you're watching this call live, make sure you remind me of that when I get back from my trip to America. Okay, guys? So the next decade in your life is going to be huge. I'm going to say that again. Okay, what is going to happen in the next decade, the next 10 years of your life? And, what do you want to happen? And it's so important that we set ourselves up correctly, isn't it? It's so important. Okay, it's so important that we have a vision for our lives. It's so important that we have a vision for our family's life. It's so important that you have your own vision, your family vision. It's important that you know the team vision, all right? And it's important that you know my vision. And so I'm going to share that with you guys. And then I'm also going to be sharing with you how you cast a vision to your prospects, to your team. Hey, Molly, good to see you on. I'll introduce you at the end of the call. And Sarah's over in Thailand. So my question is, do you know where you're going? All right. Do you know why you're going there? Are you going to keep doing exactly what you're doing? Or are you going to get real clear on your vision, hold on so tight to that and do whatever it takes to get it? All right. So I'm going to tell you something about Isagenix. All right. Isagenix is an incredible, incredible gift. Guys, why do you think I work so hard to build this? I could have just got you a recording today and said, hey, go watch the Zach Slobin casting a vision call, or go watch Tanya Kirkpatrick doing a call. Because do you know why I don't? Because they're incredible, amazing leaders, but I want to grow. I want to learn. I see what Isagenix can do. I see what it's doing. I see the gift that it is. And I have got such a strong vision that I'm not letting anyone take that from me. Not one of you guys can take it from me. None of these people that tell me it won't work and I'm stupid and it's crazy, especially when I started. I have such a solid vision that I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly how I'm getting there. I know exactly what I need to do to get there. And, and I'm going to share that with you guys. But before we start, I want to give you guys some announcements. I want to tell you some things that are happening in 2020 to excite you. Kim McPherson, who knows what time of the day it is over there? But hey, I'm like, can someone tell me what time it is in Puerto Vallarta, please? And we are doing visions, Kim. All right, so before we get started into the actual call, I want to chat with you guys about what's coming, okay? So right now, Launch Your Health 2020, okay? It's the campaign for our January health campaign for these incredible products. All right, it's 100 BV. It's the Forever Pack. It's whatever the person you're talking to wants. All right, but I just want to give you guys a rundown. All right, so it's going to be run on Healthy Living. It starts January the 13th. If you go to my Instagram story, or if you go to Team Free, all of the Instagram templates are there. Use them if you like them. If you don't like them, go make your own. All right. Kim also posted some campaign posters that I made up last week as well, guys. The most important thing is here, it's not about posting on Instagram. It's not about posting on Facebook. All right. I'm going to be real with you. It's about writing a list, and then it's about connecting with people and asking them if they're interested. Okay. Do not get confused with working is posting on social media. That's throwing out some bait, but it's not enough. All right. So you've got to write your list. You've got to ask the questions. Be okay with people saying no, because guess what? We've got another one coming up in February. Don't tell them that, but you can circle back around. All right. This is really cool. Peach Mango Cleanse, January 13th or 14th, permanently. I love it. Next thing is healthy living is your store. Okay, my question is your store open? Okay, so healthy living is where we should be posting before and afters. It's where we should be supporting and encouraging. It's where we should be tagging our prospects. We should be adding people to the page. Healthy living is your store. How are you showing up? Is your store stocked? Are you going in to check and make sure it's okay? If we all do a little bit, that place will thrive. And that is how I made my first $1 million on that page. All right. The next thing is Team Free. I want to share with you, we're launching some really exciting things in 2020, all right? We have a training website coming. Please pray for me because I need prayers for that. But we have a training website coming. So there is so much in Isagenix. I know there is. There's 37 websites. There's so many different ways to do things. And what we need to do is, I sort of decided this at Christmas time after talking to a few of you guys and what you wanted and what you're asking for. You want a simple system, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be like teamfreetraining.com. There's going to be 7 or 8 steps. There's going to be the team calendar. All the replays will go straight into the calendar. I'm getting a few ideas, but it's going to be so simple. Monday nights team calls are no longer skills training. Okay, because everyone who joins, no matter where they join in the year, they need to go to the website, all right? And it's not going to take them ages. And you direct them to the website. You walk them through it. Monday nights team training is motivation, inspiration, personal development, okay? Recognition, stories. I'm going to work really hard, and you guys can keep me accountable to this. I'm going to work really hard to make Monday nights exciting, high energy. I'll have as many e-shots as I need to, right? So that you guys know, so you guys are growing, you're learning, all right? But the most important thing that I believe is that the training's in one spot and it doesn't move, and that's where you're sending your people to, all right? And then the next most exciting thing, are you ready? Lean in, like really lean in. I'm going to be doing webinars at 8 p.m. Tuesday night, wherever we have team. So listen to that, 8 p.m. Tuesday nights, wherever we have team. If you want to build your business in the New Zealand, in the UK, in Perth, in America, Kim's going to do Mexico. I'm hoping Kim will do America, but we'll work it out, all right? We're going to be doing live webinars. They're not recorded. So what your job is going to be is to get people on those webinars. Now, I'm going to be real honest here. Your job right now is not to worry about technology, running webinars, doing any team trainings. Your job is just to get people on there. Okay, and that's your primary role, to get people on these calls, okay? And they're going to be Tuesdays, 8 p.m. The presentation is pretty much done, but it's going to be products, it's going to be business, and then at the end, we're going to have like an open mic. Now, if you get people on there, I promise you that I will be edifying you. I'll be saying how much of an incredible leader Beck Goetz is, how she's an amazing coach. I'll be sharing her story. I'll be saying that anyone who is working with her is in good hands, because guess what? Beck is an amazing, amazing leader, and she's got an incredible team. Look at Casey, look at Tim. She's there with Miles now. All right. So if you're getting if you've got prospects in different areas, so I want you to think big picture, big vision 2020. All right. So we're going to have a website, Monday night calls of motivation, inspiration, personal development. Okay. They won't be too long. And then Tuesdays will be the webinars. All right. Now, guys, I'm going to do them until you guys have blown up your business, and then you can do them. All right. Absolutely. You'll do them for your team. Obviously there's, we need to work and make sure that you're growing your business, that you're putting your prospects on the team, on the calls, that they're getting started, and that they're putting their people on, and that they're really, really high quality. Okay. And we'll have stories and stuff on there, so that'll be all covered. All right. And then I also want to let you guys know about Celebration. Okay, Celebration's in February. If you haven't got your ticket, make sure you get it. Please get it from one of us, because I've got a couple of spares, even got some to give away. All right. Lots of people are messaging me about podcasts to listen to right now. Okay. And I just want to let you know that there are so many podcasts for you to listen to, but I don't want you listening to a podcast after podcast after podcast after podcast and not doing any work. All right. And when I say work, I mean IPA. And this gets me into a bit the call. You know, what is income producing activity? And I don't want you to compare yourself to someone else who's been in Isagenix for the same amount of time as you. It's your success in Isagenix is not because you've been here for 3 years or 5 years. It's not about a time. It's actually not even about how much work you've done. It's actually about how much income producing activity you've done. Have you been doing income producing activity? And what is income producing activity? Income producing activity, write it in the chat for me, guys. But income producing activity is sharing your story with people and connecting. It's inviting them to take a look at Isagenix. It's asking them if they're ready to get started. It's enrolling them and then helping them get paid. Okay. Nothing else is income producing activity. All right. Full stop. End of story. A person who makes $2 million a year told me that today. All right. Everything else is extra. So if your business isn't where you want it to be right now, then that is okay. Guess what? We can shift it. And I want you guys to start thinking, hey, there is a rainbow out my window. I'm so sorry, but I just need to stop the call for a second. Righto, this is cool. That's crazy. You guys, I'll post that. Hang on, and I just want to post that in the thread. Right. Okay, so I want you guys to think of it like this. I want a complete mindset shift. Do you know that you're the CEO of a $1 billion company? Whether you're brand new to Isagenix or whether you have been in here for 5 years. Okay, I think Kim and I have both been 5. Urena, you're 5 as well. You're a CEO of a $6 billion company. All right. So it's so important that you treat it like that. Okay. So how does a CEO of a $6 billion company show up? How do they, how do they treat their business? All right. Have they got a good attitude? Are they always giving 100%? I just need to get rid of the chimes. What's their posture? And one of the things that I was thinking about is they have a vision, and they have a strong vision, and nothing could take them away from that. So just a reminder to all of you that you're a CEO of a $6 billion company. And so let's all make sure that we are treating it like that. All right. Even me, I was like, wow, I'm going to lift my game. Okay. All right. So now I want you to have a look at the past year with gratitude. Okay. So really look at all the lessons, look at everything. Okay. Don't look at it with disappointment. And I know that some of you guys are, you've had amazing years, and some of you are like, I've got this goal of earning $1,000 a week. Why aren't I there yet? I want you guys to don't focus on the no's, don't focus at the lost leaders, don't focus on the dollars that you haven't earned yet. Focus on the lessons. And for those of you who are brand new, I know there's some brand new people, focus on the last 12 months and look at what you've been set up for. Okay. So always when you're looking back, look with gratitude, look with a real thankful. Who's just unmuted? All right. Awesome. Okay. So I want to share with you guys about my vision first. So my vision is so, so strong. All right. I want you guys to know that I will not let you down. I'm not going anywhere. I am not stopping, and I will never, ever let you down. You're going to let yourself down before I let you down. All right. Do you guys know that? So I have this vision. Okay. I have this vision of earning $10,000 a week, $20,000 a week. Wow. Amazing. But do you know what? That's not what excites me about my vision. What excites me about my vision is where you guys fit into my vision. You know what I'm really excited about? I'm excited about showing hundreds of people how to earn $500 a week, because I know that $500 a week is going to improve their financial future. It's going to pay for their rent. It's going to take the stress off with bills. It's going to help somebody pay for their kids' schooling. It's going to help people who are struggling to get in front. All right. I'm excited about the hundreds of people that I'm going to be able to show how to earn and help earn $1,000 a week. Because what's $1,000 a week going to do? All right. And I'm really excited about the 100 people who I'm going to have earning 6 figures. All right. And I'm excited about the 10 people who are going to be 7-figure income earners. Now, in the chat, guys, I want to know what is your financial goal? Who am I talking to here? All right. In the chat, put your goal down. So my vision is that these Monday night calls, they blow up. All right. That they are packed with people. All right. And if you and everyone that gets on learns and is inspired, and we're going to have guest speakers. Every now and then you'll hear from different, even our leaders within our team. But the whole idea is that your job is to get your new team members on the Monday night call. You get on the call, you are pumped up, you learn stuff. You have people messaging you going, oh my God, I am so sorry, Louisa, I couldn't get the call tonight. I missed it. Do you have the link? Can I watch the replay? All right. And just a big tip, guys, if you do watch the replay, make sure you send me a message and tell me that you've watched the replay so that I know, because you get favor, you get privileges. If you're missing these calls, but you're watching the replay and you're letting me know that you've watched the replay, I honor that, because I know that not everyone can always be on a Monday night call. That's why we record them. But what I do want to know is that you are watching them, that you are showing up. All right. And if you're not showing up to training, but then you're expecting me to answer the phone, or you want to sit at my house and be coached, doesn't work like that. Because I've got people who are on the call. You guys are amazing, who are showing up, who are motivated, who are driven, who are doing the do. You guys get my time first. I'm just laughing because some people just got on. All right. So I want to see your goals in the chat. All right. And I want to know where you're at. I love it. I love it. Okay. So my question for you guys. All right. In one hand, you've got exactly where you are right now. Okay. You've got your life the way it is. You've got your bank balance the way it is. You've got your travel schedule, your diary the way it is, your relationships, your emotions, your health, absolutely everything. We're on a business training call, so I'm talking business, all right? In one hand, okay? And then in your other hand, you've got your dreams, your life, an incredible vision for your life. You've got your dreams, you've got everything that you could think of. You've got an abundance of health, finances, energy, choice, freedom, okay? What hand are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to stay where you are, or are you going to choose to move to something greater? Because I want to tell you, right, that is Isagenix. Isagenix can take you from one place to another, but it takes work. All right. But it's a lot easier and it's a lot more fun now, but it's going to take a strong vision. It's going to take work. It's going to take you guys getting uncomfortable. It's going to take knockbacks, but I promise you that in the other hand, it is so worth it. All right. And we're going to get into that. So it's up to you guys what you choose. All right. So let's get talking about casting a vision. Okay. In the chat, have you heard what's casting a vision? Okay. Is it fishing? Is it like putting vision seeing glasses on? What is casting a vision? And I hear this all the time. And Zach Slobin's the one that said this yesterday. I hear people, the best leaders in Isagenix are always casting a vision to everybody they're talking to, for prospects, for brand new people, for old people, everybody, always casting a vision. What casting a vision means, I truly believe it's always about planting seeds, isn't it? It's planting seeds. Now, if you're looking for podcasts to get hear about who's really good at casting a vision, you go look at Peter Kelly or Emily Vavra. Emily Vavra at Celebration was amazing. There are podcasts galore. And we want you to get really, really, really clear. So my prayer is that, you know, from this call, you get clarity and you get so clear on your vision. All right. Okay. So, and you guys, we also hear that we need to know somebody's why. Their why is their vision. All right. So let's break some myths. Okay. And I'm going to teach you guys how to cast a vision with one question. Are you cool with that? Yeah. All right. And so why is a vision important? Because people without a vision, they perish, don't they? An example of this is if a person just has a vision to earn money, how many rich people do you know who are unhappy? All right. So many. That's not a vision. All right. That's just a stupid goal. Okay. So we must have vision. All right. And so your job, all right, is to help people find their vision. So what is the myth that we're going to break thanks to Zach? The first thing is you don't have to go and cast any visions or create any visions for anyone. Do you know that? They do it themselves. So you don't need to cast a vision for anybody. They do it themselves. How cool is that? Is that everyone feel free? You're like, okay, I don't have to cast no vision. Imagine me sitting here trying to tell all of you guys what the vision is for your future. No way. And do you know what? I don't even believe that people create their own vision. I believe it comes from somewhere else. But hey, for the sake of this call, you're going to let people discover their own vision. All right. So what exactly is your job? Your job is to ask really good questions. Okay. And this allows people to be creative. This allows people to find their own vision. Do you know what it also does? It gives them an emotional tie in. Okay, an emotional response. And that is what we're going for. All right. So we ask great questions, and then we listen to the answers, and then we ask even more great questions to find even more detail. All right. There is no right, there is no wrong. Okay. You cannot stuff this up. You need to ask people why, you need to ask people how, you need to ask people what. Why, how, what? Okay, I'm not going to name any names, but there are leaders out there teaching people like whole full pieces of paper, different questions to ask and all this. And it's so overwhelming. With the Forever Pack, guys, we're bringing it all the way back. So we ask good questions to help people create their own vision. All right. They're creating their own why. They're finding their why. So why do people struggle? And you really need to understand this. So why do people struggle to create their own vision? Hey, so guys, even put your hand up if I asked you right now, if you had a vision for your life in your 2020, who could confidently give it to me right now? Yeah, a couple of you. Amazing. And you guys are A-listers. Right? You're A-listers because you're on this call, you do Isagenix, you're doing personal development. You are on a call between Christmas and New Year to make the next decade of your life the best. So you guys you're amazing, right? Let's think about people, just normal everyday people. They really struggle, okay, to create an incredible vision for their own life. So the reason why is people stop dreaming. People stop imagining. It's because their environment puts them in a box. Think about all the negative people and all the negative things that people would say if you said you were going to go out and create a business tomorrow. You're going to go buy a business, build a business, create a business. How many of you would get negative responses? All right. The next thing is maybe the building a business isn't going to work. What about if you went and told everybody that you wanted to go back to university because you dreamed of doing this and that university was where you had to, the study you had to do for your dream job? Or what about if you told somebody that you wanted, what about, guys, hey, stop it, you're distracting me. What about if you, I'm trying to work out how to block your video, but I can't. What about if you told people that you wanted to quit your job and travel around the world for the next 12 months? Think about all the negative things that people would say. That won't work. That's a silly idea. Are you sure? Will you be okay? All right. So what happens is people, environments put people in a box. Okay. And when you're in a box, a cardboard box, you can't see out of that box. You lose sight, you lose vision. All right. And so do you guys know the crab story? Basically, there's a bucket of crabs, and a crab tries to crawl out the side of the bucket to go and live an incredible life on the beach, and all the other crabs are always pulling the crab back into the bucket. All right, it's human life. Now you guys are out of the bucket. It is amazing. You guys are out of the bucket. You're doing Isagenix. But this is why we do personal development, guys. Isagenix is a mindset business, okay? Do you wonder why some people win and some don't? And I guarantee that the people whose businesses aren't growing are not doing personal development. They're not doing enough. And I know who it is. And I know for me, even when I need a pickup, I'm like, I need to do something. So you need to grow your mind. You need to protect your mind. You need to feed your mind. You need to do personal development every day. There are people in this group who are amazing. Urena, where is she? Every single, you don't even need to ring Urena. You know what she's doing to feed her mind. You just look on her social media. All right. And then some of you guys have got a faith. That is incredible personal development. Some of you are reading books. I know. And some of you do things for a little while and then stop. If you could pick one word for 2020, make it consistent. All right. Make it consistent growth and PD. All right. And you are going to win. So what is the most important thing that we need to do when we help someone? I'm going to say when we're casting a vision. All right. When we're casting a vision, we're helping someone discover their vision. What's the most important thing that we can do? And it starts, oh, Helen, I'm reading the chat. And it starts with the letter C, all right, in the chat. So yes, we need to be consistent. Yes, we need to be committed. But the most important thing is that we need to care, okay? And if you don't care, you need to start learning how to care, or Isagenix is not for you. I've had leaders in my team that haven't cared and they've made a bit of money, but then they've gone, all right, because something else comes along and they think that they will make more money over there. All right, guess what? The grass is not greener on the other side of the fence. They've all gone back to compliance. They've all wanted to come back at some stage or another. Some of them have got secret Isagenix accounts. All right, you have to care. We need to have an outward focus. Okay, we need to want our team to win. We have to generally care about other people and their vision. And we need to be a kind human. And a kind human is a caring human. Okay, so we're going to ask good questions. We're going to listen hard. We're going to listen so hard to their answers that it hurts. We're going to ask more questions. All right, we're going to hold space for the answers. I know I'll struggle with that, but a lot of the time when we're talking about money, especially, or finances, or things that people don't have that they dream about, it can be really awkward and it can be really hard. But you need to ask people, why don't you have that? Or why is that important to you? And I'm going to do some examples in a minute, but you need to hold the space. All right. So the listening so hard, it hurts. That's it. All right. And if they're committed, if they're motivated, if they're willing to do the work, you now have a responsibility to link arms with them. Link arms with them until they live that vision. All right. And if you help enough people live their vision, guess what? Guess what vision you're going to be living? You're going to be living your vision. Okay. So when you're casting the vision, or what? So when can you cast the vision? When can you have these conversations? Hey, the more of these conversations you're having, the better. All right. But you could do with people, interested prospects in the interest in the opportunity. And you know what? If you're bringing in customers for the products, then fine, do this as well. So people who are interested in opportunity, people who are already in, maybe you've got customers, sharers, and they want to earn an income. People who are flat and deflated, all right? Those who are flat, deflated, and seem to have plateaued, but you can do it for the products, you can do it for anybody. And you know what? They don't even need to be in Isagenix. Helen was telling me today she wants to help people just create vision boards and the vision for their life just for fun. Like they don't even need to be in Isagenix because she loves it. So guess what? Now, guys, write this down. This is the question. Are you ready for the magic question? Ready? What do you want? That's it. What do you want? If I'm going to and I'm going to ask all of you guys, what do you want? Write it in the chat. Now, if we were, most of you are going to go, now you're seasoned Isagenix people, right? And you're like, what does she mean? So the question is, what do you want? And most of you are going to come back to me and go, what do you mean? And the person you're talking to is definitely going to say, what do you mean? However you would like to answer that question, Molly, Urena, Casey, Tremaine, Sarah, Susie. Susie, it's so good to see you on a team call. I'm so proud of you. Everyone, let's give Susie some love for being on the call. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that. What do you want? And then they're going to say, what do you mean? And you're going to say, you can answer that question however you want. Guys, is this simple? Are we making this so much easier? How easy is casting the vision? How easy is finding someone's why? All right. So let's have a little chat about this. All right. Who have I got? All right, Beck, let's go. You're on there. Tremaine, I'll do yours with you. We'll see how we go. Tremaine, Beck, unmute for me.
Hi.
Okay, so babe, I know you're doing Isagenix, you're loving it, you want to earn extra money. So what exactly do you want?
Yeah, good question, Rach. I want to inspire more people to take it to the next level with their health, with finances. With their finances.
Hey, stop. Whoever just answered that, shush up. All right, so guys, this is recorded. Like, this is Beck, this is your vision. It's not his vision for your life. All right. So, Beck, why do you want to inspire more people to level up?
Because most people are, struggling, whether it's with their health, whether it's with their income, whether it's with their friendships, whether it's with their mindset. There's so many people out there struggling. There's so many people we can help.
Okay, so what does level up actually mean?
To improve themselves.
Okay, and why is that important? Okay, I'm just going to teach everyone. So I'm trying to understand what she wants. So why is that important to you to help people?
I love seeing people step into a better version of themselves and be happier and be healthier and be more excited about their life.
Okay, that's amazing. So what are you currently doing?
I'm doing that. Just want to help more people.
No, what are you currently doing for your job?
Oh, waitress.
Okay, tell me about being a waitress.
Yeah, it's good for now.
Yep, so when you say that it's good for now, what exactly does that mean?
Pays the bills.
Yep. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not great.
Okay, what's not great about it?
It's not my passion, working in hospitality for the rest of my life, but
Yeah. Okay, that's amazing. So I'm just going to tell everyone what's going on. So when I asked, so Beck, guys, for those of you who don't know, she's building an incredible Isagenix business. She's young, she's dynamic, okay? But I want to help her get really clear on her vision, all right? And so the question is, what do you want? And so Beck's got an incredible vision to inspire more people to up level in all areas of her life. But we need to go deeper so that there's more emotional attachment so that drives her. Okay, because what she's written now is great, but it's just surface. All right. So I love what she wants to do. My question is, why isn't she doing more of that? And so that's where I was able just to ask simple questions. Why, what, how? To know, then discover she's a waitress. Okay. And the only reason she's she's a waitress is because it pays the bills and it doesn't inspire her and it doesn't uplift her. Now, Beck's one of the lucky ones because she's found Isagenix. All right. But what we want to do is we want to lift her even higher. So she's got such a strong vision. All right. So Beck, I just want to get this straight. So you want to inspire more people to live a better life financially, physically, and you're currently working as a waitress and you're only doing that to pay the bills. You don't really like it. And so your goal is Isagenix full time, yeah? More. Okay. And how much income would you need to make to not work as a waitress? How much more income?
Probably $1,000 a week.
Mm-hmm. And what would $1,000 a week do for you?
I wouldn't be a waitress.
Yep. What would you be spending the $1,000 a week on?
Traveling, food, car payments, life, daily expenses.
Yep. And so I already noticed that you're laughing, you're smiling, and you're having fun. All right. Now, is that a more desirable outcome than being a waitress at the golf club?
Yeah.
Do you have to work weekends at that waitress job?
Yep.
Do you enjoy working weekends?
It's all right.
Do you ever miss out on anything that's important?
Yes. Hanging out with Molly.
Yeah. And tell me, so if you were not working there, would you have more freedom and choice with your time?
Yes, I would.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So I would want to know, I'm going to stop here just for the sake of this. So I would actually question Beck a little bit more, about where I would actually go in. I should actually get you to do this. Beck, where would you travel to with your $1,000 a week?
God, I don't know. Then.
Yep. Okay. So guys,
Europe.
I'm coaching you guys. 1,000 going traveling and not knowing where she's going traveling to is not good enough for the sake of this. Guys, we're a CEO of a $6 billion company. We're interviewing people to join our team or join our business. She's already in, but I need Beck to have such a strong vision, right? Because she's amazing. And this is like turbo fuel. This is ammo, right? So Beck, you're going to Europe. Where are you going?
All over Europe. Greece.
Some of the countries.
Greece, Italy, Paris.
Where's your favorite?
Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't been there.
Yep. Well, what's some of the countries that you're most excited to go to?
Probably Greece and Italy.
Yep. And why is that?
Looks good. I don't know. I've heard good things about it from friends and family.
Yep. And why haven't you been there yet?
Just hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
And your father's here.
And who are you going to travel there with?
Molly, Marlena.
Yep.
Maybe Sam.
Amazing. How long are you going to go for?
4 to 6 weeks.
Yep. Do you need to come back to work Is the waitress job going to give you that time off?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So guys, so it's just about asking more and more questions. And these are the questions that we need to be asking our team members. All right. And that we need, and you guys are amazing. You're going to do your own. All right. You're going to do your own when I get to this. So the next step, all right, the next step, okay, is to make a vision board, make a reality board. So I would say to Beck, right? So in Beck's case, I'd say, I want you to find all the pictures, Beck, that relate to everything you just spoke to me about. I want you to go and find the pictures of those countries that you want to travel to and the people that you want to travel there with. All right. Is Marlena and Molly and Sam on your vision board, Beck? Is your car paid off? Are you not working at the waitress? Do you have the time freedom? What are you going to do? So I would really question Beck about what she'd do on the weekends with her free time. I'd really question her about where she's traveling, the more information. And I want you now to go and get all of those pictures together, and I want you to make a reality board or a vision board. The more pictures, the more detail, the better, all right? And so it's really important that we're doing this, all right? Now, if you are next level, you need to write a vision letter as well, all right? Because, guys, what you focus on expands, all right? Now, like an example is, okay, so Beck, this is a really good example. On Beck's vision board, I would expect to see, I'm going to tell you guys, I would expect to see all of those things that are really important, because I've worked really hard to pull those things out. And now we want her to go and get all of those things that are emotionally, that she's tied to, put them on a vision board somewhere, a reality board. And then I'm going to say this, guys, why do people not have what they want? It's because they don't ask for it. Okay, so you can pray, you can meditate, you can ask, but you need to have it there and you need to focus on it. All right. And the other reason why is because people don't write it down. I'm going to give you guys a fun little activity right at the end. So has everybody got that super clear from a vision board, a reality board perspective? We need to do that. I'm not going to hold a gun to your head. I'm not going to make you do it. But I want you guys to sit down and get really clear with your vision. And if you don't know it, get someone, pair up, get someone, go to the person who helped you get started, your upline, your leader, and get them to pull it out of you. All right. It is so important that you go into this year with a vision board, / reality board. I want you to send me a picture of it. All right. I want every one of you guys to send me a picture. And if at any time throughout the year you change it, you go and do it again, guys, send it to me, post it to the page as well. Do you know why? Because that's my ammo. And you're going to do this for your people as well. All right. It's your ammo. Because you know what? Louisa, you told me that it's really important that you stay home with your kids and that you're able to do ministry. All right. So you got to step it up. You've got to up level. All right. You've got to be having more conversations. All right. You can always circle back. Is that holiday to Europe still important to you, Beck? Great. Well, why aren't you getting on the team call? Where's my 3-way calls? All right. Who else is there? Kim's over in Mexico. She's up at 3 a.m. Do you reckon that girl's committed right now? Do you reckon she's acting like the CEO of a $1 billion company? Can I tell you, when I first started Isagenix, when we ran hard, right? I still would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do a call from the States because I know how important it is to show up, because I believe in your visions. All right. So once you find your people's visions, all right, you use it as ammo. Now we are doing this all day with people all the time. This is not just a start of the year thing. This is casting a vision all the time. every prospect you're talking to, you're casting a vision for them. This is the most important thing. And the people in Isagenix who make the most money are the best people at casting a vision. Okay, for those of you who have been around a while, you absolutely know. And you can identify when someone's not focused on their vision, and you can come back and remind them. All right. A reminder, people don't have what they want because they don't write it down. Okay, and then they don't focus on it. Okay, and they don't ask for it. Now, all right, I want to do one more thing with you guys. So I watched this podcast. No, it was a YouTube video. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. I think it's Steve Harvey. Anyway, but he talks about a little assignment. It's about writing down what you want, 1 to 300. All right, you have to write down what you want. This is a little bit different from a vision board, but this is a total bonus because it's the end of a decade. And he says you need to write from 1 to 300 everything that you want, everything that you can imagine, everything that you can think of. Most people will get stuck at about point number 75, and your brain will go dead, and your brain will go tricks, and it will deceive you. Can I tell you something? I got to 75 and I stopped. And then I went back into my journal a couple of days ago, because I did it a few months ago. And I went, I'm going to town. I'm going to do this. So if you guys are looking for a way to really crush the end of the year, go and write everything down. Travel, money, bills, like everything. Do you want to pay for things for people? And he says that by the end of the year, in 12 months, that every single time one of those things happens, you cross it off. But here's your kicker. He says to read that list of 300 things every morning. All right. And as those things come true, you cross it off. All right. How incredible and amazing is that? So if you guys want extra points, if you're really committed, if you're really focused, and I'll do it with a couple of you, it'll be really fun. And and just have faith and be expectant, and know that those things that you're writing down can absolutely happen. And more so because you've got the gift of Isagenix in your hand. Sarah, I cannot believe that you are showing us your feet outside of a pool, but how cool is that? Can you guys see where Sarah is right now? So that's true. She's on a team call in Thailand. There we go. Amazing.
And I got paid today, Rach.
Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. There we go. There we go. So guys, I just want to go through a couple of things and then we'll turn off the recording if you've got any questions. So I'm on the Facebook page, what you learnt from the call. Okay. I'd love to see your vision boards. I'd love to see you guys do the 300 list. I only share this stuff with you because that's what I'm doing as well. And I know that it works. All right. If you're watching the recording, please send me a message and let me know that you're watching the recording. We've got 5 free membership coupons. So you need to text me for them. And that will be it. I'm going to turn the recording off.